So my name is Hayden Kendall. I am your music director here at WVCW, and I am here with the elusive and incredible Saxsquatch. How are you doing today?
What's up? How you doing? I'm doing really good. Doing
Wonderful.
good. It's a bright, sunshiny day. How about you?
I'm feeling amazing. I'm talking to a legend on
I
the
appreciate
scene.
I
Wonderful.
appreciate it.
So just want to start off with a very basic questions. Have you been listening to anything interesting lately?
Oh wow, if I've been listening to anything interesting. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of Grizz recently, and I've been listening to Matty O'Neill. I've been listening to my friend Sodown, and I've been on my own journey. I can't off the top of my head, my radio is broken, but my laptop works great, so I've been making a lot of music.
Nice. So
Yeah.
very busy, very busy. Sounds great. Um, so I wanted to go into a little bit of your history of where you came from. I know you grew an appreciation for music. You started doing little jam sessions out in the woods with your family. You were inspired by artists, I believe, like Junior Walker, which is where you grew your love for the saxophone and eventually got the identity of the Saxsquatch. Um, but I was wondering where the more EDM side of your music comes from. Were there any like specific inspirations or what was the evolution behind that? Where did that come from for you? Was it just a natural progression for your art?
Yeah, I think it was probably Daft Punk
Ooh.
inspiration early on. That's who I was obsessed with. And so I would just listen to those records on repeat all the time. And I just loved the acid-based synthesizers.
Hmm.
Anything with that resonance on it, that LFO resonance, I just love it. Um, and I want to bring that same energy to the shows, that kind of like really old school life is good feeling.
Oh, that's a good inspiration. Do you have a favorite album of theirs?
It's the black one with the red letters on it. I forget what it's called. It's the old black one with the red letters that says Daft Punk on it.
Alrighty, wonderful. I think that's their self-titled. I'm not entirely sure. But
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
it could be.
I'm bad
But
at
it's
bad at naming albums off the top of my head as well, but that's all right.
yeah. Thanks for great questions. You've
Yeah.
done your research. It's
Oh,
amazing.
thank you. I appreciate it. I wanted
Yeah,
to come with my best for you. Um, oh, that's great. I'm really glad. The Daft Punk inspiration makes a lot of sense for you. I've been listening to your music. I can hear it very clearly.
yeah, yeah. Definitely love them so much. Dead Mouse also too.
Mm,
Kind of the earlier stuff from that.
yeah.
Um, and I've been talking with a bunch of people about what their influences are. I really love to ask other people why they listen to music, and
Hmm.
because to me the show is about the audience.
Oh yeah.
When I go to a show, I just want to feel like I'm living my best life, and that
Mhm.
to me, I'm if I'm like in the crowd around people, it's all about how it's all about the context of the music. What's it doing? Why are
Mhm.
you making this music? It's
Yeah.
one thing just to make music because you like it. It's another thing to make music because it has a little bit more context than just that.
Yeah. That leads into one of my next questions for you. I've been told that you have a very like tight-knit relationship with your fan base. People are so excited to come see you. They come out as mythical creatures, just like their fan favorite, the Saxsquatch. But I see the phrase thrown around a lot between it's thrown at you and you throw it back at your fans. The phrase "I believe in you." Would you say that your music is about unity and bringing people together, or is there another message that you try to convey with your music?
1,000%. And you might have seen the message is really just we believe in each other,
Hmm.
and it is about unity. Unity is exactly what it's about. It's about connection, bringing people together, from all walks of life to celebrate our celebrate life together and to feel like we're a part of, you know? And it's important for me. I think that, that there's really good music, that the production is really good, that there's a lot of context. I encourage people to dress up as what they believe in because it makes me feel comfortable.
Hmm.
And it also creates the vibe to the people watching for people in the audience. And also it gets you meeting new people. I mean, people at Saxsquatch show, you're likely to make some friends.
Yeah. So I'm sure it's a very, very excited and you know, crazy group of people that are a lot of interesting characters out there.
Yeah, interesting characters, but also just like you, it's so interesting because my very first audience was middle American families was my very first audience before, and I had to kind of train them to like electronic music
Yeah.
because I started out kind of not exactly showcasing my electronic music.
Hmm.
And so, as it's gone on, it's the people watching is just really good. And you see people from all different walks of life. It's really beautiful because everybody is just smiling and having a good time. And, I think unity is exactly what we need right now.
Yes. Oh, that's a perfect message to have. Yeah. Especially in such divided times. It's great to bring people together through your music.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wonderful. Do you have a favorite fan interaction that you've had so far? Because you've played like major festivals, smaller shows. There's got to be some crazy story that you've had brought together.
I've seen some friends of mine in Ohio that they go by the Squatch brothers. They got a Saxsquatch tattoo. That was awesome. I love when people make me things or give me little gifts.
Hmm.
So much so that I collected a bunch of geode rocks, and on this next tour, I got them all cut in half, and I'm gonna give them to someone in the front row at every show as kind of a gift back to the crowd. Just because I like receiving gifts, and if
Yeah.
you wanna get gifts, the best thing to do is give gifts. It's a complete circle.
That's so sweet. Oh, that's actually really sweet of you. I hope
Thanks.
whatever lucky fan gets those, they keep them for forever as a nice little gift from you.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
have
I think it's
tattoos
cool.
of you?
Yeah, yeah,
Have you
it feels nice.
have you ever thought about joining them, pulling up the fur a little bit and just getting a tattoo of yourself right there?
Yeah, maybe it's a little vain. That's a little stevo.
Yeah, maybe a little
From
bit. Just a little bit. But it
um
could be cool.
yeah, that could be cool.
Hmm.
Yeah. Cool,
Uh,
cool, cool.
but speaking of your fan base, this is going to go into a more of like your current history, or I guess a little bit ago. You one of your primary performance outlets has been through social media. You have hundreds of thousands of followers on Instagram and YouTube, but TikTok has been your main platform. You have what like 2 million followers on there, almost 30 million likes. What
Yeah.
was it like blowing up on that platform alone for you?
Well, it feels so good to be believed in, you
Hmm.
know? And so that's why I want to spread the message back because it feels so good.
Hmm.
And everyone deserves to feel like that. So I'm trying to figure out ways to spread that back to people to make other people feel special. People that come to the show, just to let them know that they're special. Um, because it feels great. I mean, the social media is cool. I'm kind of a user of social media. I'm a consumer, and so when I make content, I always keep in mind like what do I want to see, and I kind of do have to chase the algorithm. But it's been great because I've gotten so many messages from people like you help me so much.
Hmm.
Like things are just going on and finding out about Saxsquatch and attending the show has been like a breath of fresh air in my life. And that's what I want to be kind of like. You know how if you're like at a perfume shop or a cologne store and they make you smell the coffee beans
Hmm.
when you're switching smells? I kind of want to be the coffee beans for people. Like ideally help get a fresh, better perspective and some inspiration on like daily life and stuff like that. Because when I go to a really good show, I just feel like when feel like I'm living my best life, I have more inspiration to like do stuff.
That's actually a very good goal to have, being a nice little palate cleanser, keeping, everybody together, everybody just safe and good. That sounds like a great idea for you.
Yeah.
Wonderful. I mean, I've been telling people about this interview, and every single one of them was like, "Oh, I know him from TikTok, from TikTok, from TikTok." And I'm like, "Oh, that's so great that he's being spread around on there. Everybody knows him from, just for that one area." So I'm glad that music is spreading for you on that one app. Yeah. But I do have a follow-up question to that. Since that is your main social media platform, I want to know what was going through your head as that app might have been taken away from us. It was banned a little bit ago and then just brought back. I want to know what was it like losing that big of a platform, or are you sure that your fans would find you one way or another?
Yeah, I mean, the honest truth to that is that I was kind of ready for it to be gone, you know. Um, TikTok is so strange because you know, the algorithm, your followers mean nothing essentially. Um, and my platforms on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook are well over 1 million, and I feel like I'm able to engage with real people
Hmm.
more on those than I am on TikTok. You know,
Mhm.
TikTok's like short, funny videos. You know, YouTube's like, oh, watch me make a song. You know, and Instagram's like, hey, I'm going on tour. You know,
Yeah.
and same with Facebook. It's like funny stuff, and I'm able to respond to comments better. It's just a better vibe. So I'm not too worried about it. So that's the answer.
That's good. Yeah. I know I definitely found out about you going on tour through Instagram. I was checking on your YouTube videos, and it seems to be a lot more like personal in the YouTube comments. People, they come for you. They want to enjoy your music on YouTube at least.
Yeah, there's a Discord. People made a Discord
Oh,
for
really?
yeah. There's a Saxsquatch Discord, and it's awesome. And I kind of put new music in there, ask people questions about what they want, and it's beautiful. That came from YouTube because YouTube people I feel like are more real life. Like you'll talk to your friend and your friend will be like, "Did you see that YouTube video?" You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So or hey, like I saw that on YouTube. And
Yeah.
it has a better effect. It's more real.
Yeah. I definitely agree. Well, I'm sure even no matter what, people would find you and enjoy your music either way.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, of course. Um, going into your music a little bit, you perform a lot of covers. I know recently you put out a cover of "Carry On My Wayward Son," which
Yeah,
was very electric. I really enjoyed it. Um, but I was wondering, do you have a favorite song that you've had the pleasure of covering so far?
of covering. I think favorite. It's like by the time I'm done with the song, I'm burnt out on it. And then by the time I play it live, if it hits live, then it's my favorite, you know?
Okay.
Um, I have a remix of Levels coming out soon.
Ooh.
Um, and I just got to play it live and I was like, why does it sound so slow when I play it live?
Hmm.
Um,
You're feeling the music a lot
and
more.
then Carry On Wayward Son, when I play that live, everyone's singing it, you
Mhm.
know? And so that feels so good. Like it always feels good to have a party, a real party, not just like people watching or like sitting down and eating a steak. You know what I mean? It's like this is a real party where people dance and sing and shout, you know?
Hmm. Oh, sweet. Could you, this might be a little too much. If you're not willing to do it, would you be willing to show us any songs really quick? Just a quick little snippet of any covers that you've done?
Oh, like on saxophone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll give you a little let's see. Oh yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, if I had a crowd here, they'd all be clapping. Incredible. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Hayden.
Of course, yeah. But you said you have a cover of Levels that you're working on right now. is there any other songs that you are just dying to work on at the moment, or you have plans for in the future that you could tell us about?
Yeah, maybe as far as covers go, I'm working on like a super funky dub influenced version of I Feel Good by James Brown.
Ooh.
And but as far as originals,
Hmm.
I've been working on some awesome original songs. A song coming out in maybe a month or so called Into the Mist. Um, and see, I'm doing working on some collabs in the works, you know. But there's a good chance I'm just gonna end up releasing these songs by myself because why not? Let's just get them out there, you
Could we
know.
expect a full-length Saxsquatch album anytime soon or anything like that?
I think maybe, but I made this playlist on Spotify
Hmm.
that's basically a whole album. It's not just me, it's like other artists that I love too. And so like there's like Goldfish on there, there's like Grizz, Big Gigantic on there, like Pretty Lights is on there. Um, and then my songs are on there too. So that's kind of like an album, you know, like go through that, enjoy it. And that way, you know, my debut album, I can still save it if like some big label wants to, you know, throw me a bunch of money for my debut album, you know, I might consider it.
I hope you get that opportunity soon. That'd be really good. I'd love to hear a full
No
length album
worries
of
if
your work.
not. No worries if not,
I
because
know
you know
you're doing
what?
your own thing.
Yeah, you know what? I from the beginning, I was kind of like, I don't want to have to rely on the industry. I just want to make real connections with real people, and I want to all do this together, lift everyone up, and we can all do it, you know, because music and music consumption is really about the people at the end of the day.
Mhm. That's good. That's good. Wonderful. I just have one more quick question for you. So
Yeah.
you are about 7 feet tall, correct?
Yeah.
Roughly. How much do you think you weigh?
Probably about 270.
270. So you are a 7 foot tall, 270 giant walking Bigfoot, just pounds and pounds of hair. And you are up on stage performing.
Yeah.
Do you get just hot and incredibly like underneath all those lights? What is it like performing for you? Do you like miss just sitting back enjoying it? Because I know, you know, you're a Bigfoot, you're used to it, but what is it like just under those conditions for you? Did you have to learn to get used to that process, or is it just, you know, normal every day for you? How does it feel?
I'm pretty acclimated to it, and I do have some stage fans that I use to keep me cool on stage. Um, Also, I would say the shows what helps the most with any kind of heat, believe it or not, is the crowd. If the crowd is going crazy,
Mhm.
and the adrenaline's there,
Mhm.
then the heat becomes totally secondary. Um, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
And
was wondering how much like the energy of the crowd just keeps pushing you on to party on no matter what. Um,
exactly,
yeah,
it's about the people. But to answer your question, I'm not really that hot. No.
nice. Okay, wonderful. Good. I was a little bit worried about you. And this, I wasn't really planning on asking this, but as I was like doing research on you, I was watching all your YouTube videos. I was watching your live streams that you have going on YouTube and stuff like that. A lot of people are concerned because, you know, you're out in the woods right now. All of your videos are mostly out in the woods. A lot of people are very concerned of, hunters and snipers getting at you. Are you concerned about that at all? You know, you're,
No, I've been doing this a while, you know. As far as hunters and stuff like that, I mean, if I have to go out that way, so be it.
mm,
You know,
yeah,
that's just part of the risk you take being a Sasquatch.
yeah,
Um, it is unfortunate that a lot of people don't have the best intentions, but
yeah.
I can't say I'm not a little used to it.
Yeah, I mean, they might confuse you for a saxophone playing bear. You never know.
Yeah, I try to play real smooth. That way,
Hmm.
I can hypnotize them
Yeah.
into you know, not being violent.
Just lower them out like a snake charmer.
Yeah, that's why it's important you play well.
Exactly, exactly. Well, wonderful. Thank you. All right. And so you are coming to our great city of Richmond. on March 9th, performing at the Broadberry,
Yeah.
which everyone should go check out your music, go buy tickets, go enjoy the party, go party with Saxsquatch. Do you have any final messages or anything you want to leave with the audience at all?
Yeah, we've sold out I think 7 of the shows now. Um, and it's still I think like 30 days to the show. So I would say get tickets now. Because a lot of people are messaging me trying to get in, and it's a kind of unfortunate. It feels good to sell at shows, but I can't help everyone get into the show. So get tickets. I'm flying in Megan Hamilton from Denver, Colorado for this show to
Wow.
open up. She's an incredible electronic music artist and she's going to crush it. So it's going to be her and then me. I've got lasers at the shows. I've got visuals from this guy Mo Angelo who does visuals for Red Rocks in Colorado. And I'm looking to just make it the best show ever. So it will be well worth the money.
All right. Well, I hope I'm able to check you out as well, and I hope everybody that gets to see this goes and gives your music a shot as well, because it seems like it'll be a heck of a lot of fun.
Hayden, thank you so much. And
Of
thank you to the Virginia Commonwealth people. Y'all rock. I hope to be partying with you March 9th at the Broadberry.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Saxsquatch, and you have a wonderful rest of your day.
You too. I'll be squatching you.
All right. See you around.